hello babies, how are you? My name is Siren Red. Welcome back to Siren Red Tarot. And today's video is going to be about what do you need to heal and how to heal it. So this is going to be a quick video. So I'm going to have like multiple piles. I think I might do 5 or 4. How many, Spirit? 6. There's, I don't even got room for 6. I'm gonna do 4. I'm just gonna be quick. 5 minutes. I still gotta do the confessions. Yo, I got so much shit I gotta do. It's not even funny. I got so much stuff. You ever have so much stuff to do that you just don't do nothing? Like, that's how I be. I be like, I got so much stuff to do. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do nothing. I'm gonna do nothing. That's how I be. I don't know why I'm like this. Hope you guys can see it. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys a few moments to choose your piles, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm about to get started. 46 minutes in. What does my power number ones have to heal? So you have Adventuring, and then you have the blue highlights. So it says good luck, manifestation, optimistic, and then you have awareness, confidence, and calmness. Excuse my nails. I'm gonna do my nails one second. I got a couple readings to do first. So with the good luck card, with the good luck, manifestation, optimistic, Abilene. Also, with these are my crystal cards. So when I use these cards, I'm also saying like maybe if you pick up one of these crystals, it will help you with this as well. So keep that in mind. So if you're into crystals, I would definitely take a look into using Adventuring. I'm gonna hold it here so you can screenshot it or really see it. I know I need it. I can't wait to get my camera because my quality don't be where I want it to be. We want to make do. And the blue highlight so you can see it. I'm going to pick those up. So let's see what we got here. So what I'm basically seeing is that you need to heal thinking that the world is against you. Like you have a habit of thinking like, oh, it's not, you have that it's not going to happen for me. It's not going to happen for me type of energy. Like you might see stuff happening around you, see stuff happening for your friends, for your family, and everybody else is getting in relationships. Everybody else is, graduating school and getting better jobs and having kids. Whatever your goal is, I feel like at this time you may see a lot of people around you accomplishing that goal, but you are not, however, accomplishing that goal. So I want to tell you this before I tell you how you can heal that that energy of like, oh, well, God is skipping me, or I'm just an unlucky person. When you're seeing people being blessed around you, when you're seeing the type of relationships that you want happen for people, if you're seeing people make the type of money that you want to make, and these people are closer and closer to you, that just means that God is in your neighborhood. That just means that spirit is in your neighborhood. That just means that spirit, that you're on that vibration. You get what I'm saying? Because if like when you're starting to get to a different vibration, you're going to start to first you're going to start to be placed around the people that are where you want to be. You get what I'm saying? And that's a clear indication that you're on the right path, because you're on the vibration to meet those people in the first place, to help those people in your life in the first place, if that makes sense. When you should be worried is when nothing is changing for you, when nothing is changing around for others around you as well. That's when you should be worried. Okay. So you have to be a little bit more optimistic about your manifestations. Let's see how you can heal that. How can power number one heal that? Magic. So spirit is saying that you have to actually believe in what you're doing. So some of you guys might do candle work, scripting, whatever you use for your manifestation. Like they say that you're doing it, but you're not actually putting yourself into it. You're not actually believing into it. Like you're not putting your whole heart into it. You're probably just doing it. Like you might do like spells or whatever, but you're like, I don't even know if this is gonna work or not, but I'm gonna try anyway. Like when you do a spell, you have to have the intention to know that it's gonna work. So the way you can heal that is actually putting more of your heart and your feelings and your emotions and your want and your desires in your spell work or manifestation techniques, and actually being optimistic about it coming true. Okay, so your next card out is awareness, confidence, and calmness. So with the awareness, confidence, and calmness card, what I see for you, let's see what I see for you. What do you need to heal? It's like I feel like you got a little bit of anxiety. Yep. Okay. You got your other card. I'm gonna read that in a moment. I feel like you got a little bit anxiety around like the things that you want to do, but you're not aware of it. It's like you need to have more confidence and be a little bit more calm. Like I feel like sometimes, okay, let me tell y'all this, and I'll tell you my life about what I'll tell you about my life to help y'all with yours. I work with spirit, my angels, and my ancestors, right? And a lot of the times when I manifest stuff, the time it come, I don't even be thinking about it no more. Or I watch a whole bunch of pick cards, and they're like, oh, this is coming, this is coming, this is coming, this is coming, this is coming. And I'm like, man, that ain't coming. It's been so long or whatever. And literally out of nowhere, as soon as I stop thinking about it, it comes. You get what I'm saying? So how can you heal this? You have to persevere. Perseverance is the card I got out. So you have to persevere. So you have to tell yourself, like, you know it's coming no matter what. And you have to keep living and keep moving forward, even if you don't have it yet. So they want you to work on actually believing in your manifestation, patience and actually persevering through the hard times, okay? That's how you can, that's what you need to heal right now, and that's how you can heal it, Power No Wonder. I hope it resonated. If it did, please let me know. Make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit the post notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a video. If you're interested in a person reading, the information description box below. If you're interested in my free reading giveaway, all you have to do is leave a red heart in the comment section below. And with that being said, I'm going to move on to my next pile. Okay, pile number 2. What do you have to heal and how to heal it? So you have calmness, stabilization, and reaffirming. So what do you have to heal with calmness, stabilization, and reaffirming? So okay, so I definitely see what this is. And by the way, this is a tiger's eye, but the crystal on there is tourmaline. So maybe if you work with tourmaline, it could also help you with this. So what I'm seeing here for you, pile number 2, is your issue is like you are way too hyper. And honestly, I'm not mad at you, and I get it. I'm not judging. I can't say nothing to you. I can't say anything to you because I'm the same way. Like, I feel like a lot of you guys in this pile probably get bored. Like, you probably get bored. You probably get like, yeah, like that's the best way I can explain it. Like, you're probably a person that really gets bored. Like, I mean, like, really gets bored with whatever they got going on. Like, if you know, like, let's say you get a job, like, you're the type of person that have like a great job with a great pension and a great retirement plan and like all this other stuff, like quote unquote like a quote unquote a great job, a good job, or whatever, right? You're that type of person, but yet you'll quit within like 90 days, or you'll quit within 2 years or whatever, and all your friends are like, oh, like, why would you quit? And you're just like, I just got bored. Because I feel like what you need to heal, like deep down inside, this is coming from like your childhood wounds. You probably were never stable. Like, your parents might have moved around a lot, like their relationship was maybe rocky. Your relationship with your parents were rocky. Some of you guys may have been like in a foster system. Like, it could be a number of things, but whatever it is, a consistency between everybody who's watching this reading in pile number 2, you were not stable. Like, something in your life was just not stable for you, like, at all. Like, you just wasn't stable. And because you were not able to remain stable, it's like, it's when you are stable, it feels foreign to you, and it feels unsafe. Like, for most people when they're stable, they feel safe, they feel good, they feel like they know what's going on and all that shit, right? You get what I'm saying? But for you, when you're not stable, you more so feel like when you're not stable, you more so feel like, how can I say this? Like, when you're not stable, you more so feel, when you're not stable, you more so feel free. Like, you feel more safe when you're not stable. When you are stable, you feel like, oh, it's only a matter of time before this, like, basically you feel like being stable is like fake. You get what I'm saying? So for you, it's like, it's only a matter of time for all this blows up in my face anyway. It's only a matter of time before this doesn't work out anyway. It's only like, it's really giving like, it's only a matter of time type of energy, because you don't believe that being stable is a real thing. Because you know, at some point in time, what you have learned through your traumas is that somebody or something is going to leave you. So it's no point in getting comfortable. You get what I'm saying? You carry that into your relationships, into your job status, into your career, into your spirituality. So therefore, you're never able to hold on to a job or relationship or a practice or something long enough to actually see results, right? Yeah, so you have the magic card. Power number 1 got this too. All you can really do, what you need to heal is like, look at yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to really look at yourself. And people think healing is not feeling something anymore. healing is actually being aware of what is going on and being aware how it affects you and being aware of why it's making you act the way you do. So yeah, you might always feel like this, but if you're able to acknowledge like, okay, I'm about to quit my job. Am I quitting my job because it's too stable and it's giving me a stable income and it's giving me a sense of normalcy and I like it there and I'm scared that I'm going to lose it, so I'd rather just leave first? Or am I really quitting my job because I don't want to be there? You get what I'm saying? So you have to learn to like stop for a second, sit with yourself, ask yourself these questions, and look within yourself for the answers before you make any more decisions. But yeah, so that is what I see for you, pile number 2. I hope that it resonates. If it did, please let me know. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the post notification bell for any so you can be notified every time I post a video. With that being said, I'll see you guys next Sunday. Bye. Okay, so pile number 3, what do you need to heal? Let's look at pile number 3 and let's see what pile number 3 needs to heal. So you have abrasion, self-reflection, protection, and growth. You have tiger's eye, building courage, and attracting wealth. Again, remember, make sure you guys are looking at these crystals because they might be able to help you. You have amber, luck, courage, and self-confidence. So let's see. I used to have a black obsidian, that's what it's called, not abrasion. I don't know why I keep calling it abrasion. Obsidian. And it's a great protection stone to have. I will say, like, if you're the type of person that's having like any issues at work, like if you're the type of person that's having like any issues at work, or like somebody won't stop bothering you or whatever, like black obsidian is definitely a good stone to have. I gave it to my mother. I gave her a black obsidian tree, and I told her to put it in her desk. And I was on the phone with her the other day, yesterday. That's why the fuck my readings didn't get done, because I was supposed to be reading and I was on the phone with my mom for 2 hours. But you know, you only get one mom. Anywho, I gave it to her and she had put it in her desk, and this coworker that used to always pick on her and mess with her, she said no matter how much she tried to come to her desk, like something will always just kind of like get her attention somewhere else, or she had to go to, or she would get too busy or whatever. So it keeps negativity away from you. You get what I'm saying? It keeps negativity away from you, so you might want to get that to you. So I think that what I'm seeing here for you though is what you need to heal is like overprotection. You get what I'm saying? Because we live in a society now where everyone is kind of throwing the word toxic around. They're throwing it around very lightly. They're throwing around the word negative and toxic and stuff like that very lightly. And they're not understanding, well, people are not understanding that yes, there is a lot of negativity in the world. There are a lot of people that do negative things to you, that can do bad things to you. However, with that being said, you cannot protect yourself from life. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like my pile number 3s have a habit of trying to protect themselves from life. So you don't want to go through anything. You don't want to feel anything. You don't want to feel any heartbreak. So as soon as you get like any type of toxic red flag, you just leave. Which I'm not saying go towards toxic red flags. What I'm saying is like, you gotta understand like the difference between somebody being human and somebody literally being toxic. If you got a friend and then you have like a birthday dinner and they say they can't come, and then you cut them off, but they told you they couldn't come, but you're like, no, people who don't go to birthday dinners aren't good friends. So even though I only been friends with this person for a year or 2 or whatever, they couldn't come because whatever, they're not my friend, they're cut off. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, overprotecting yourself. Or like you're talking to a guy, he ain't text you back all day, so now he blocked. It's like, all right, I get that you saying that you don't want no toxicity in your life, and I'm not saying to add toxicity in your life, but I'm also saying like, don't dehumanize people. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, humans make mistakes. I would be more suspicious of somebody who did every single thing right all the time and never had any type of conflict with you than I would be with somebody who had conflict with you sometimes, because that tells me that they wouldn't have their own mind. That tells me that they don't have their own mind. You get what I'm saying? So, and people who tend to always be agreeable tend to be fake as well. So you want to keep that in mind. when you're cutting people off so fast, pile number 3. Then you have building courage, attracting wealth. So you guys are having a little bit of money issues, and the money issues that you're having could be solved by yourself as well if you would just go out and put yourself out there more. So you might be a little bit skeptical. Maybe you got scammed, maybe somebody did something to you, or whatever. They didn't keep their 100 bargain, so now like you're scared to go out there and network. But honestly, you become wealthy from who you know. It's not always what you know. Sometimes it's who you know, and the connections and stuff like that, and the building blocks that y'all build together is what makes you wealthy. So you need to go out there and you need to network more, okay? Then you have luck, courage, and self-confidence. I think that you guys made a mistake. So this is what I'm seeing here. You guys probably made a mistake with people. Like maybe you had a relationship with somebody. How can they heal? How can pile number 3 heal this? Maybe maybe you had a relationship with somebody, whether it be business, personal, career, whatever, school, and you trusted them. And you thought they was real. You thought they would never hurt you, but then they did. So then you forgot. Like you kind of like close yourself off to everything and everybody. And the first mistake that you see, you kind of nip it in the butt. All right, which can be good sometimes, but then sometimes you can go a little bit overboard because again, you can't dehumanize people. So how can you heal this? Understanding you have options. So whatever happened that makes you feel like defensive like this all the time, and not want to trust people, understand that you have other options. There are other people in the world. That person who hurt you, that person. Damn, my camera must be hot. Let me turn on the thing for you. But that person who hurt you, that person who did whatever they did to you, like that is the doing of that person. You can't that's the doing of that person. Like you can't just blame every single body for something that went wrong with one person, if that makes sense. You have other options. Spirit wants you to know that there are good things to come. You have to look forward to the good things and stop looking at the past and look forward at the good things. And even if this pertaining to whatever situation, the good thing that came out of it is that you found out. So look at it as a blessing more than a curse. May you have no judgment, and Spirit wants you to be more willing to make mistakes and more forgiving of yourself. Life is a journey. Everything is not going to be perfect, okay? So they want you kind of let loose a little bit. Understand you have more options. There's so many more experience that you can have and stuff like that, but you have to allow yourself to actually have them, okay? So with that being said, that is your reading, pile number 3. I hope it resonates. If it did, please let me know. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit the post notification bell so you get notified every time I post a video. If you're interested in a personal video, if you're description box below. If you're interested into my free reading giveaway, that information is also in the description box below. And with that being said, I'm going to move on to my 4th pile. Yo, next time I'm only doing 3 piles, yo. I love y'all to death, but only 3 piles. I be so tired because I be like, I'm gonna get up here and I'm gonna read all day. I'm gonna do like a month worth of readings for them. But yo, I be so tired. Like I be so tired. Like y'all don't understand. I be so tired. So tired. It don't make no sense how tired I be, but I be so tired. So let's see, what do pile number 4 have to heal? So you have calming, soothing, and healing. You have the alpalone stone. I think this is actually the seashell. If I'm not mistaken, I think this is actually the seashell that sage goes into. So what that is telling me that you're spiritually supported. This is a weird one because I'm asking the question of what you need to heal. And it's really nothing that you need to heal because you've been doing the healing work. So this one is very interesting to me because everyone else had this long drawn out thing and things they need to heal and why they need to do this and why they need to do that. But when it comes to you, what Spirit wants me to tell you is not necessarily what you gotta heal or what you gotta do. It's just that you gotta understand that you're doing the work and you're doing good enough. I feel like this pile has a habit of like beating themselves up and thinking to themselves like, oh well, this person is not doing like I'm not doing enough. I should be this, I should be doing that, I should be vegan, I should be sunbathing, I should be taking my spiritual baths every week, I should be this, I should be that, right? Listen, sometimes I forget my magic. I forgot my magic this week. You get what I'm saying? And now at first I was really beating myself up by like, how am I supposed to get to the next level if you keep forgetting shit? Listen, I'm human. I'm going to forget shit. You get what I'm saying? You're human. When you're human, you're going to forget shit. So it's okay to forget shit. Just know that next week, you gotta remember, or next time, okay, you gotta remember. Like, you gotta say, you gotta stop thinking that every time you make mistakes just means that you haven't healed or you haven't done the work. Like, Spirit wants you to acknowledge all the work that you have done and how far you've came, because you came a pretty long way, and they just want you to acknowledge that and give yourself more credit for that. That's really pretty much it. Like, you don't really even have, like, it's like you've done so much healing work to the extent they don't really even have no, like, no complaints about stuff they want you to heal. So let's see, how can you heal this? Gratitude. Be grateful where you are. Be grateful where you are and stop thinking about where you came from. Let me try to turn this up a little bit more. Now it's like yellow. There we go. Be grateful for how far you've come. I'm mad my what you call it went out, so I hope you guys can see okay. My flash. Authenticity. They want you to start writing stuff down, because I feel like but I also agree with that, because sometimes you can get so much done you can forget it. You can forget that you've done it. So they really want you to start writing down your things. Like, start writing down, like, oh, I did this, like, I accomplished this, I accomplished that. You get what I'm saying? Like, or before you manifest it, actually start writing it down, your goals and stuff like that, in a journal, and then start checking them off. And then when you're feeling like you're not doing enough, even if it's like, oh, my goal is to eat 3 apples a week, you know what I'm saying? Write that down. And once you've done it, you know, you check it off. You know what I'm saying? So you can actually see your progress. Spirit wants you to actually document your progress, so that way you can see it for yourself, so that way you're not feeling like you're not doing good enough. Then you have ups and downs. Understand that just because you heal doesn't mean that you're not going to have no type of ups and downs. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't give a fuck how healing, how much magic you do, how much healing you work. At some point there's going to be some type of down. There's going to be some type of down. But understand, what goes down must come up, and sometimes you're only meant to go down temporarily to see how you handle pressure. And if you can pass the tests and keep your composure and keep your mind, then Spirit is going to take you to the next level. Because what you can't do is get to the next level and be up there panicking. Okay, so that's why Spirit is like putting you through little tests and stuff like that. It doesn't mean that you're failing. It just means that they want to make sure. Okay, but I feel you've done the work, so good job. If you don't tell yourself, I'm gonna tell you good job, and continue the great work. Okay, but with that being said, that is your reading pile number 4. I hope it resonates. If it did, please let me know. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit the post notification bell so you can notify every time I post a video. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in my next reading. Bye.